How's it going? Yeah, I know it said survival video, but you see guitars right there. First things first, I just started this channel. As a matter of fact, haven't even made it yet as if I'm recording it right now, but I was so excited that I just wanted to do the video first. So, we're going to go into our basic survival kits. So right here we have our backpack. So, this is actually a really good backpack. What is the name of it called? It is called a Targus, Targus. Now, this backpack I think is meant more for like hiking and all that good stuff, but I actually just use it for school more than anything. But anyways, it's got tons and tons of pockets on it. I think it was like a $50 backpack. It's got cable supports built into the backpack. It's got everything. Now, so we're gonna start here just on the side. First thing you're gonna want, obviously, is some freaking water. Who doesn't want to go without water? Now, you might want more than one bottle depending on if you're going to go out intentionally. Anyways, another thing you're going to want is not necessarily a monster can, but something that is aluminum and has like a sealable cap on it. And the reason for that being is, say you have water, you have a water source, and you can't boil it because you don't have a metal object. Well, you can just take this, and my suggestion was, if you don't want to mess with the can, we're still going to mess it up a little bit, but take some tin foil, wrap it around the base, and set it over a fire, and the water should start boiling. Just make sure you got your top off, and then when you're done with it boiling, you can just screw it back on and let it cool for later. Alright, moving on to the next thing here. I don't have nothing in that pocket, I don't think. Trying to close it up. This kit isn't done yet, guys, just so you know. This is just kind of like a halfway kit, just kind of so I can go with the flow here, show you guys, get a basic idea of what you need. Alright, so here, this is optional, you don't necessarily need this. A rifle tripod stand. If you're going to go out and you're going to bring a hunting rifle, if you're going to bring a BB gun and just pop out some squirrels, that's one of the best things you can use, helps stability, and there's also purposes you can use it for. You can use it for like a shelter, you could use it for supports in your shelter. Especially if you got the ones that have the extendable legs that go out to like, I think it's like, this one's like 3 feet or something like that. So we got that. We got a weapon holster for a regular pistol, standard. We've got a rangefinder, or otherwise binoculars. We've got the most handiest thing of them all, we got duct tape. We've got some CO2 for pistols and rifles and all that good stuff. We've got, well, okay, so that really freaked me out. Alright, so I heard like a hissing noise in the back, and you guys can probably hear it too, and I thought one of my cans just exploded. You're going to want, not necessarily camo, but if you're going to be out in the woods, probably a good idea, some gloves, some jersey gloves or something to protect your hands. Here I've got a camo mesh face mask that was like $3, and it just folds over your face and covers up your eyes. $3, pretty cheap. Some sunglasses, more camo stuff, headlamp, all that good stuff. Now this is optional, I don't know why I packed this, but having a portable battery pack. This one is called Power Juice, and basically it has a built-in flashlight, it'll charge your phone, all that good stuff. Moving on to the next pocket. Here we go. Getting into the better stuff here. Baby. Alright, there we go. Now this is like my little side pack here for like other stuff, smaller stuff. Alright, so over here. In this pack we have more CO2. We have a call for in case you're in distress and you want to get someone's attention, you just blow into it and it makes a really loud noise. I've got a standard gutting knife, some more CO2. I've got another knife made for, just your average cutting stuff. We've got some more duct tape, but this one's camo. We've got BBs. And some more BBs. We've got some more knives. This one's a special knife. This one's meant for carving the edges off trees and stuff like that for like Kimberlin once it dries, or if it's already dry, just kind of shave it off. We got another knife in here for more skinning, and we've got plenty of matches, which I think they strike somewhat well. I don't know. I can't remember. They've been in there for a while. Yeah, anyways, this pouch I've got, you can't really just go and get around these days. This was, my grandfather gave it to me. It was his air mask pouch for Vietnam, and it works perfectly for small stuff like that. Now moving on to what's going to be my favorite part of the video. I got big boy in this box right here, right? In here we've got my Daisy Powerline 415 CO2 pistol. I'm going to do a review on it here probably after this. It's a 21 standard magazine clip, which is pretty standard for most CO2 pistols. Not regular clip, it loads to the top. So you can get probably 5 clips off top with one tank of CO2. And then of course I got some BBs in the case too. So another thing you guys might want to bring out if you're going out is a belt. And you're asking, why in the heck would you want to bring a belt? Well, one, if you don't got a belt, you're screwed because your pants are gonna fall off. So you got that problem. And two, not necessarily this belt, but if you've got like one of those 2-inch, you know what I'm talking about, it's got like the carbons and stuff in them and the fibers, you can strip them out of there and you can use it for basic stuff like sewing, or you can use them for like regular stuff for like, I don't know, if you want to like pull enough fibers out and braid them, and then you want to make like some rope to bundle something or something, I don't know. Alright, here's another thing you guys might want. Not necessarily a big one like this, but a machete to bring out with you, cut some stuff down and all that good stuff, or a saw or something like that, and not mean to hit that. Let's angle that down just a little bit more again. There we go. And another thing, well, I guess I've already got another one too, but you just want to bring like an airsoft rifle or a pellet rifle or something out there. So you see like some more small game or something, you pop them off and you got yourself a nice little meal. Skin them up, eat them, use the fur, all that good stuff. One thing I didn't mention in here that you might want to consider bringing is also medical supplies like Band-Aids, ibuprofen, gauze, possibly even a syringe in case you get bit by a snake and you get the venom out of you. What else? A lighter or matches, but a lighter would work better if you need to cauterize a wound or something like that. There's tons of things you guys are going to want to need, and the possibilities are endless for what could happen out there. You could be stuck in a hot climate where you've only got thick clothes where you need to strip some of the layers off with a knife or something. And you've got the opposite. You're in a really cold environment. You've only got light clothes and you need to find some materials or whatever and just kind of like figure out how to make it onto your clothes. Currently I live in Michigan. I don't have too much of a problem. It's kind of a mixed season here, so I get winter and I get summer and I get fall and I get June, all that stuff. So basically, with all that said, that's really about that's it for this kit as of right now. And I know one of the things you guys are going to say is, well, why doesn't he have food? Well, one, I don't have food for 2 reasons. 2, I don't have any preservative foods that I can necessarily store for a long time right at this moment. But if you guys want something good to go out and get, I'd recommend getting either MREs or something like a granola bars or something like that, something that has a long preservative date, like, I don't know, like canned foods like corn, beans, stuff like that. And one of the things you guys need to stay away from, like absolutely all the time, is like preserved meats, because that stuff does not preserve as long as you guys think it would. It'd pretty much rot almost, I don't know, pretty soon. I don't know exactly, not pretty soon, but it wouldn't last as long as the other foods you have, and what you'd think would be a full meal would turn out to be half a meal. that's really about it, guys. If you like this video and you guys got suggestions, go ahead and say so in the comments below. I will see you guys in a different video. Have fun, guys.